Hey, welcome in everybody. Thanks for joining me. Thanks to, I am probably going to butcher this, but down here at the bottom, to Diet Funa for sponsoring today's video and letting me be a part of this closed beta. Before we get into this, let me just pull it up real quick here because there was something I was meant to mention. And I want to make sure that I say it properly. So, this is a closed beta. It's only got 2 maps available during the closed beta. DLC won't be available for anything. It's not going to save any of our progress or anything. Might be some performance issues. Might not be people playing. But it's a closed beta, so we're all used to this kind of stuff, because I play a good bit of these and enjoy them. Let's see. The only really thing I care about is... Well, I don't really care about sound. I mean, I do care about sound quality, but I just want to make sure that there's not a microphone, because I didn't want to have a microphone. Bladding. But it does not look like there's an option for it. Ooh, there's a gamepad option though. Let's turn this gamepad on. See if this is gonna work. Oh, yes it does. Play online. Browse games. Ah, no servers. Wait, why does it say... Oh, no, that's a countdown. I was like, how come it says 5 to 7? So, if there were games going on, though, you got private matches, headshot only, and friendly fire on. That's pretty sweet. This looks to be our legends, as they're going to call them, for the game. So, good little bit to choose from. Looks like they all have different, just, you know, what's the word? Backstories, little type things. Looks like their health seems to be all the same. Looks like their tactical abilities are a little bit different though, so that's kind of sweet. Got some camos you can unlock, it looks like. We're gonna create a game. So you're gonna have kill confirmed. Not sure what border is. Siege, capture the... Okay, so good little different types of stuff. There doesn't appear to be bot options, but we're gonna join into this, see if we can't get a game going on in here. We're gonna play as this thing just because I like the blue. So standard ARs. So it's gonna be rifles and shotguns. I am fine with that. Let's do this SMG and let's do... Okay, so it's not just assault rifles. There are a few snipers. Let's just go classic AR and SMG. And then... Can I... Oh, I can't join without other people in here. That's a little annoying. Well, dang. Alright, well I was hoping I'd get to at least wander around in the match. Hopefully people would join. But not the end of the world. We can still do the training mode. So we're going to go and do the training mode here with bots. Hard's fine. Points to win 50. So it kind of sucks that we're not going to be able to play online, but... On the plus side, at least we're going to be able to test out the game and see what it's like. So, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's do this SMG. Alright. Let's do this. Hope everyone's having a great day. Okay, so it's third person. So, how did so I use the D-pad to switch between my guns, it looks like, perhaps. Okay. At least we'll know that there's not going to be any cheating or anything going on in here. So you can do burst fire, D-pad left and D-pad right, switch between everything. The sensitivity's a little wonky. We're going to have to fix that. Let me change that real quick. It's not, well, by wonky, I shouldn't say wonky. It's fine. So, primary weapon, secondary weapon, zoom in, zoom out, change your firing mode, interaction mode, reload, prone, switch. Not sure what TPP and FPP are. But you can't switch weapon this way. Okay. Switch, lean side to side, your ping. Love it when the ping is the bumper. Run, so you can lean right and left just by clicking. That's pretty sweet, actually. I'm kind of into that. That's pretty cool. Let's just change the controls here, because being in third person, it was just a little too wonky. Man, that is still very sensitive. Why is that just like, woo, like I barely touched it? Oh, there it is, aim sensitivity. Okay, that's why. Man, that's still insanely sensitive. Okay, let's try this again now. We got our settings dialed in, that feels better. Oh, you turn aim sensitivity completely down and you can't physically aim. Whoops, sure. So let's make that 10%. Okay, there we go. I think we got it figured out now. I'm kind of glad that I'm able to do this not in... Oh, yeah, that's too low. So let's do that 50%. Yeah, okay, that feels better. Okay, now I just got to get used to the feel of the game. I'm not typically a big fan of third person. I don't mind third person, but I do prefer first, if possible. So, yeah, if you hold, kind of tap hold, it does switch. Wow, that sensitivity is, whoa. Wasn't prepared for it. But I do like how dialed in you can get the settings. That's pretty good. Okay, that SMG is alright. Let's mess around with the actual assault rifle now that we've gotten a feel for the game. Do we have grenades? So we got invisibility. Doesn't look like we got grenades. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so we are ready now. Whoops. These bots don't mess around, do they? Let's switch to mouse and keyboard actually. And we're gonna switch to this guy. See if mouse and keyboard changes anything. Oh yeah, that feels a little bit better. Alright. Okay. Starting in on hard. I like how it says body count. Starting in on hard might have been not the brightest of choices, because I'm going to be learning a new game, learning a new everything. And let's see. Let's go with a different AR and let's go with a pistol. Okay. Now we're... Okay, mouse and keyboard. I do like how when you get a headshot... Okay, so this is one of the games where you don't want to reload a crap ton. But I do like how the headshot gives a, like a very big indicator that you got one. That's pretty sick. Alright, now that we got a little bit of more of a feel for the game, I'm gonna switch to just keyboard, though, instead of controller. But now that we got a little bit of a feel for the game, we're just gonna go on 4, and we're just gonna go on medium. So we're going to give this a try now. Now that we got a little more of a feel for the game. Hero-wise, this guy looks cool. That's the only reason why we're gonna pick him. LMG and a shotgun. Let's give some of these different weapons a try. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm kind of sad that this closed beta doesn't really have a lot of people in it, but nothing we can really do about that. How do I activate my ability in this game? So that's that. Okay. The game looks quite nice. So there's a whole area down here we didn't get to explore last time. I like how it shows you what the gun is and the headset and all that good stuff in the kill feed itself. That is quite sweet, actually. I like that. It's got a really nice UI. Like, you got a really nice UI. I mean, you got a really easy compass up there. Shows you your exact bearings, you know, East 91, whatever. You know, that's really sweet. I like that it's got your ping and all that stuff up in the corner. Tells you how close you are to the goal, what you're playing and everything. So that's pretty sick. I like the more realistic aesthetics of the world. The characters are a little, you know, a good smattering of real people and the little robot things, which is kind of cool. You know, it's going to be fun testing out all their different abilities and everything. But I like the simplicity of it is really nice. I've been playing a lot of really good... Oh my goodness. I didn't expect them to have so much crap hanging on them. But I am really enjoying the... I do kind of wish it didn't show you quite so obviously where you can go. But I do also like that it shows you so obviously where you can go. That's a single shot. Guessing everyone's downstairs. I like the Jokerish look that character had. That was kind of cool. The skins look pretty nice. I mean, it's obviously beta, so all this can be subject to change, but so far, not bad. Not bad. Good variety of guns, good variety of characters, simple, intuitive gameplay, easy gameplay. I mean, easy control schemes and everything. I mean, shooter's a shooter. I don't know that you can really talk about how easy a shooter is, because it's kind of relying on everything else. Okay. give a shotgun a try. Good classic pistol gripped 12 gauge, I'm guessing. Let's see what kind of range this has on it. So it's got substantial range, quite a good bit of kickback there. I don't like this character. It's hard to see over his shoulder pad thing. Let's try this guy. But I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Keep trying to play online, see if I can make some content from the online, because I would really like to do that. But the game just, it feels pretty nice. The controls are pretty crisp, the UI is clean, the minimap, it's easy to see everything. Where is everybody? Are they all downstairs? I hear so much shooting, but I see no enemies. Oh wait, I didn't kill him. Where'd that other guy go? I want to mutilate you, buddy. Oh, that was actually a pretty good shot. Alright, so that's a pretty fun little... it's a pretty fun little match. Okay. I think it's gonna take a minute to... Not 100% sure what's going on with that character model, but, you know, hey, I guess, you gotta go with what sells. Alright, back to this. Let's try this one. Let's try it with... I wish there was a way to vary the difficulty. Let's do it with 1 Elite. 1v1. Brand new map. That way I only have to worry about one enemy. See how that goes. And then we're gonna be this guy. They call me the cleaner. But yeah, super fun so far. I really appreciate them for letting me be a part of this beta. I'll have to see if I can find more of this map is nice. I like this more than the other one. Kind of like how you can see your reflections and everything. That's pretty cool. Set design looks nice. Is this a launcher? Okay, so that's a launcher. Alright. That guy's also going with a sniper. I thought my sniper would... I don't know how to zoom in on mouse and keyboard. Let me switch back to controller here. I'm probably going to get murdered now. But let me switch back to this. Oh, I can't zoom in on here either. Well, that's kind of annoying. I guess I don't have a sniper. Man, I do not like the controller on this game. Something about it just feels weird. Doesn't feel right. I'll have to play with the settings some more. This one doesn't have a scope either. Oh, the leaning feels nice, though. Holy crap, that is the slowest reload in existence. Just gotta get used to the game a little bit. Oh, he wasn't even looking at me. I call shenanigans. Yeah, controller play, I feel like this game will be better with mouse and keyboard. Let me turn my controller off again. Yeah, mouse and keyboard's just the way to go. It's just something about the controller. I need to dial in the settings. But this level feels pretty cool. Can we? Nope, cannot shoot the the billiard balls. What do I? Okay, that's how you go prone. It's kind of crazy in third person how you can just instantly look in a direction and shoot. So the movement system is pretty crisp. Feels pretty nice. Used to be an adventurer till I took an arrow to the knee. Getting used to the world, buddy. It's my main issue with third-person games sometimes, is you get stuck on the geometry of the world when you're trying to shoot. This thing is friggin' sick. But the movement system feels pretty nice. It's kind of cool. You got a stamina bar. Oh. Oh, he got me. He got me there. Oh no. Well, let's fight shotgun with shotgun. Let's try a different sniper. Let's see if we can't get this zoomed in. I don't know how you zoom in on keyboard. Do a barrel roll. No barrel roll. It's kind of cool how even when you're moving around crouched and stuff like that, you can see it. It does a good job of keeping you in the. What does that do? Is that how you ping on controller, on keyboard? Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to figure out what some of this stuff does. I don't know what C's doing. Is that how I activate my special power? C is my tactical ability. What that is, I don't know, but tactical ability activate. I don't like that sniper. I think I'm just gonna play with classic ARs. The PDW should be a good gun. Pretty good recoil. I like how you kind of counteract it. Where you pull up and then you come back down. That's kind of cool. So can't interact with the doors. But the world does look pretty sweet. This is quite nice. Did I discover the range on the shotgun yet? So it looks like it's got a decent range to it. Hopefully they add the ability to do first person. So it doesn't appear there's a jump button. Been trying to find it this entire time. Could have sworn I did just see him. Oh, that's my shotgun. Okay, I can't hit him. I couldn't hit him from there. I thought that was him. Okay. I mean, there's really no reason to do as much reloading as I'm doing. Does my ammo actually go down? It does not. You know, I just realized something. You can't hip fire from this game. That is awesome. So you can't just panic shoot somebody. Okay. I like that. Very tactical. No just random jumping. You can only vault. No just randomly hip firing. Yes. Yes. Alright, now that we are done figuring out the world, Let's beat this game. Then we'll try to play one more online game. And I think that will be enough of my first attempt at this game. I would say I am enjoying it quite a lot. Let's see what this tactical ability is. Figuring out everybody's abilities and everything, it's gonna be... I don't know what this guy's is. This guy has the ability of green. That guy had the ability... What the heck? Poison clouds? Will it poison me? Is it smoke? Is it tactical smoke? Is that this guy's ability? He just turns bullets into tactical smoke? Because if so, that's pretty damn sick. This gun is decent. Oh no, I couldn't switch. I couldn't switch in time. I think weapon-wise, they're all pretty useful in their own ways. I think for me, I'm probably gonna stick with this, and then we're just gonna go with this nice little snub-nosed revolver with a scope on it for some reason. And it's a single shot. That is weird. Okay, so the ammo in the bottom corner is the ammo. The ammo in the top is how many bullets you have in total. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. I can... That revolver sucks. Don't play with that. All right. I think I'm ready. Let's get this guy. The rank is noob. Oh, I love that. We're being such a noob. My level is 0, 0, 0, so it looks like there's going to be at least 100 levels. Alright. With one-on-one, I don't technically need to reload all the time, but I also technically don't need to not reload all the time. Ah, damn it. You can't even really get mad at the computers because, like, it's not their fault. They're just doing what they're programmed to do. Be hard. But yeah, I would recommend mouse and keyboard. I need to dial in my gamepad settings. That might change when I dial in my gamepad settings. Controller, whatever you want to call it. But for now, it appears to be fine. I'm excited to see what happens with this game, though. The graphics are appealing, the UI is appealing, the weapon variety is nice. The only thing that I would say about it is allow me to be first person. I love the advent of I love the advent of just being able to just aim down the sight to shoot. You don't have hip firing of any kind. I like that. Oh crap, terrible time to reload. I like that though. But me in third person, it's kind of hard to tell where they're looking. And I kind of wish that you could see a little bit better where they're looking. But closed beta, very minor complaints. Maybe be a little more obvious as to what the combat ability is. Because I'm genuinely not sure what this guy's combat ability is. He's got the power of purple, I guess. That LMG is powerful, but does not shoot a lot. What about this one? We're just kind of testing out guns right now. Not really too worried about if I win or lose. I'm just kind of testing out these guns. I mean, I'm still going to try to win. I'm not trying to lose, but I'm just kind of getting a feel for for these guns. But I do like how it zooms back down. Like it pulls back down when you get done shooting. I like that. Kind of keeps you on target. Oh, are you kidding me? Every time I turn, I do wish the gun was kind of in his hand a little bit better. What's this gun? But you gotta learn everybody's abilities and everything, so you can be effective at the game. The rounds look pretty realistic. All the guns seem to have a realistic quantity of ammo with them. I mean, obviously being brand new, we're gonna have to see, because the balance and everything on the guns. Gotta see what happens with that. Gotta make sure they're all balanced and everything. But you can't really balance the guns without people playing the game, figuring out what needs to be changed. I'm a big fan of these little pads. I'm a big fan of the movement system overall in the game. It's nice and easy to move around the world, but you're not moving around in a way where it's overly fast. It feels kind of slower. It feels more grounded, more tactical, especially not being able to hip fire. That just kind of really makes the game good. And then when you zoom in, how it kind of blurs out the objects a little bit. Wow, I have crap aim with this gun. But, yeah, that's nice. I like it. I like it. Having some fun with it. Are these windows? I don't think those are windows. I don't think they're gonna stop a bullet. That's what I was really getting at here. Really jiving at. Is that the proper word? Heck no. Oh man. Let's try this guy. I think gun-wise, I am still a fan of just these AR styles. But we're still trying... Oh, crap. I'm here trying to talk. I don't think the game has regenerative health, which is also nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Let's just finish this up. Let's just do this. Why are you shooting at me when you ain't even looking at me, sir? I don't understand. What's this guy? Oh no, I've got a pumpkin. Not a pumpkin. A panda? I got a panda head. All fear, army panda head man. I'm not the enemy. I'm your friend. Come give Panda Man a hug. Panda Man's your friend. Pretty easy to distinguish the bots. I mean, not bots, but the players from the background, which is nice. Pretty easy to tell where we are. Does it actually say? Doesn't look like anywhere on the map it tells you. I know a lot of modern shooters are starting to have like lava pit, mining rig 1, red capsule, mess hall. You know, they're kind of starting to throw in. That was a good shot. Starting to do that, you know, where it's let's be this thing. What's kind of throwing in there, you know, that the Blitzkrieg. What was the name like? Blitzkrieg. Oh, he can be fast. Oh, but it shows you a little trail of where you just were. I see. That's good. So instead of giving people a perk to see where they are, the enemies are, it just makes a perk of showing where the quick dude went. I think out of all these guns so far, my favorite... I don't know. I don't really have a favorite yet. It's hard to tell because, you know, easy bots are going to be too easy. Hard bots are going to be just really difficult. So it's going to be really hard to kind of tell what gun is good and what gun is bad and all that stuff. I do like this one. It's fast, it's accurate. Yeah, it's fast, it's accurate, it's pretty easy to control in full auto. I don't know why they made little Jumper Man look like he's farting, but every time I see that, okay, so hazards can kill you. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That was a massive yawn. I kind of wish it was, maybe it will, you know, saying, hey, how many people are left? You know, 2 kills left, 1 kill left, you know. This person's near victory, something like that. I was looking at the mini-map when he was shooting. I don't think the mini-map gives any indication of where the enemies are shooting from. I don't know how close and realistic this is going to be to the final game. Because like I said, obviously it's hard to tell against bots because this bot's literally on insane. So, you know, it can literally just, I happen to spawn, you know, in its line of sight or something, I could be an instant death. Or we could stand here like this, and it couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, which is no fault of its own. It's just a little robot. What do you expect from the robot? Alright, let's get this final kill. How close is it to winning? Where'd you go, little buddy? I like this map. It's very open while also being very, I don't know where the heck he is, while being very, oh, there he is. It's very open while also being kind of closed off, so you can kind of get the best of both worlds with it. Music isn't really distracting. It's really quite nice. So sorry for all the yawning. Okay, so that works pretty well. A little bit of sexualization in the game, but that's not the end of the world. I'm not really gonna fault them for that. Okay, so in the guns, tells you the slot, all that stuff, their damage, the damage drop off at range. This is really nice metrics. How long it takes to do it, the sight that's on it. That's really awesome that it tells you all that for these guns. I like that. That's pretty damn cool. And then I guess this firing range is to test it out. Let's take a gander here. Okay, so here's all the guns we have to choose from. So here we are. So it looks like there might have been maybe a VR option or something, because for some reason my Steam VR started. So pretty standard stuff there. So it is, okay, so it's going to feature 24 characters, 41 weapons, 4 maps, and 10 game modes. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. I like that. 12 player online, so it's probably going to be 6 on 6. Okay, so no RNG factor. Starts on an even playing field. Equipments and perks, advantages for veterans. Okay, I like that. That right there. That's a good thing. I like that. So, okay, that looks pretty fun. That looks pretty good. The game will be coming out July, it looks like. I don't see any kind of price or anything for it. But I'm excited for this. Let's see. So here's their roadmap. So price is free to okay, so it's probably going to be a free to play game. Okay, no microtransactions, no loot boxes. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully that stays this way then. I wouldn't mind buying some DLC for a game if they can keep it balanced, keep it good. Okay, so if it's mainly just going to be skins, I really don't care too, because that's not an issue. If you, as long as you're not really going to be selling a lot of the legends um, as these maps look interesting as a potential thing. Looks like the pinging system is going to be pretty nice. I didn't really get to try it out. But I like this. I like this. This is going to be really nice. You're going to have all your information in the corner. Yeah, let's keep an eye on this. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. This game looks like it has potential to be something good. So we're going to keep an eye on this.
Of the alpha.
And I will see y'all in the next one.